9%. The percent of HSA holders who actually invest the balance. The other 91% let it sit at 0.1% in a savings account. Strike out the idea that the HSA is just a medical account. At age 55, it quietly becomes the best retirement account in the IRS code. 3 tax breaks, stacked. Deductible going in, tax-free growth, tax-free withdrawal for medical. No other account in the United States tax code does all 3. $487,000. 30 years of family maxing the HSA at 8%. Tax-free in, tax-free during, tax-free out for medical, your best retirement account. And almost nobody uses it correctly. An extra $1,000 per year at age 55. The HSA catch-up. Most people miss the toggle. Today, 4 rules to turn the HSA into the most efficient dollar in your retirement plan. Picture 3 retirement buckets. Pre-tax, the 401k. Post-tax, the Roth IRA. And a third bucket nobody talks about, the HSA. Pre-tax saves you tax now, but you owe ordinary income tax on every dollar coming out. Roth pays tax now, but everything comes out tax-free later. The HSA wins both directions. Tax-free in, tax-free out for medical. Both directions tax-free. A two-way tax shelter, the only one in the entire retirement system. And here's the trick. Fidelity's 2024 study says the average couple spends $315,000 on medical in retirement. Every dollar in your HSA has a destination. Every dollar has a destination. You will spend it. The math is mechanical. Cash HSA, $129,000 at year 30. Invested HSA, $487,000. $358,000 gap from the same contribution, the same provider. Different default. Different default. The default is cash. The right answer is index funds. Average HSA balance in the United States, $4,300. 1 year of contributions. Then it stagnates. That's the failure pattern. Before we run the 4 rules, one framing note. Everything below uses numbers you can verify. Sources are listed at the end. No fluff, no affiliate push, clean arithmetic. Now, let's run it. Rule 1. Invest the balance. The single biggest lever in the entire HSA universe, and the one almost nobody pulls. Default is cash earning 0.1%. Change it. Move to a custodian that lets you buy index funds. The whole game pivots on this single choice. Fidelity, 0 monthly fees. Buy any index fund. Lively, $24 per year, full investment menu. Devenir, varies by employer. Fidelity wins on cost. Your employer's HSA is yours. You can transfer the balance to any custodian anytime. No tax event, no rollover limit. The trustee-to-trustee transfer is unlimited per year. Meet David, 47. Procurement at a mid-size firm. 8 years of contributions, sitting in a health equity cash account at 0.1%. He moves the balance to Fidelity in one trustee-to-trustee transfer. Same contributions going in. Now invested at 8%. One form. 16 minutes online. Old cash path to age 65, $110,000. New invested path, $310,000. $200,000 swing from one form. Plus $120 per year in account fees David doesn't pay. Compounded over 18 years, $16,000 retained. The gotcha. Most employers contract with a default HSA provider that charges $5 to $10 per month, plus markups on the investment menu. Move it. Quarterly if you stay employed there. One custodian, one form. $200,000 difference at retirement. The math doesn't care that you've been busy. 3% of HSA holders ever transfer to a low-cost custodian. 97% leave the money where it was put on day one. That's the leak. Rule 2. Stockpile your medical receipts. The most underused trick in personal finance. The IRS lets you reimburse yourself decades later. No expiration date. A medical expense paid out of pocket today is a tax-free HSA withdrawal at any point in the future. 5 years, 20 years, 40, $3,800 a year. The median out-of-pocket for adults, 45 to 55, Bureau of Labor Statistics 2024. Don't reimburse now. Pay the expense out of your taxable cash flow. Save the receipt. Let the HSA balance keep compounding tax-free. 20 years of stockpiled receipts at $3,800 per year. $76,000 of tax-free reimbursement potential. Sitting in a folder. Waiting for the year you actually need cash. What to keep? Doctor and dental, including copays, prescriptions, glasses, hearing aids, mental health visits. Insurance premiums, only after age 65 for Medicare Part B and Part D, Lisa. 51, marketing director with 2 kids. $89,000 of stockpiled receipts across 14 years. All paid out of pocket. All saved as PDF attachments in a Google Drive folder. When Lisa retires at 60, she has $89,000 of tax-free withdrawals sitting on her receipts alone. No bracket calculation, no RMD interaction. Pure cash. Your HSA becomes a tax-free emergency bank account in retirement. The receipts unlock cash anytime you need it. Scan every medical receipt to a dated PDF. Save in 2 cloud folders. Audit defensible record. Keep for the life of the HSA plus 7 years. The folder is the asset. Same value as the cash inside the HSA. And most people throw it in the trash on the way out of CVS. Rule 3. Max the catch-up at 55. An extra $1,000 per year. Most people miss the toggle on day 1 of eligibility. 2026 limits. Self-only, $4,300. Family is $8,550. At 55, an extra $1,000 catch-up per spouse. If you're both 55 with separate HSAs, that's $2,000 combined. Per spouse, both can have an HSA simultaneously. Coordinate your high-deductible health plans through one or both employers. 2 catch-ups, $2,000 more per year, tax-free. Across the decade from 55 to 65, $20,000 of extra contributions. Compounded at 8%. About $35,000. Tax-free in, tax-free out. 11% of eligible holders use the HSA catch-up. The other 89% don't toggle the box on the HR portal. 1 toggle, a decade of free contributions. Robert and Maria. Both 56, engineers in Raleigh. Family HDHP through Robert's employer. 2 HSAs, Robert's at the employer, Maria's portable. $21,100 a year combined contributions. 9 years to age 65. Contributions, $190,000. Growth at 8%, another $285,000. Total HSA balance at retirement, $475,000. Tax-free at $475,000. The HSA is a main retirement vehicle. Bigger than most 401ks at that age. 3 tax breaks the 401k can't match. The action. Log into your HSA portal. Find the contribution rate. Bump it to Family Max plus $1,000 the moment you hit 55. If your spouse has an HSA, have them do the same. Toggle once, run a decade. The toggle is the leverage. Rule 4. Stop HSA contributions 6 months before Medicare starts. Get this wrong and the IRS assesses a 6% excise tax every year until you fix it. Medicare and an HSA are mutually exclusive. Once you're enrolled in any part of Medicare, A, B, C, or D, you can no longer contribute to an HSA. When you enroll in Medicare, Part A, coverage is retroactive 6 months. So if you contribute up to age 65 and enroll on your birthday, every dollar from age 64 and a half forward becomes ineligible. Penalty applies. 6% excise penalty per year. Compounding until you correct it. On a $4,000 overcontribution, $240 per year. For every year you don't fix it, stop at 64 and a half, 6 months back from your Medicare enrollment date. If you delay Medicare past 65, extend your HSA window accordingly. Delay strategy. If you're still working past 65 with employer health coverage, you can defer Medicare enrollment. Keep contributing to the HSA. Caveat. Social Security claim auto-enrolls you in Part A. So if you've already filed for Social Security, you've lost the HSA extension. Filed Social Security? You're auto-enrolled in Part A. HSA window closes the month your Social Security check starts. Plan your filing dates accordingly. Age 65. Even though contributions stop, withdrawals from your HSA now become penalty-free for any purpose. Like a traditional IRA without the RMD. Pull medical, tax-free. Pull anything else, ordinary income tax. No penalty. After 65, the HSA is functionally a traditional IRA, plus a tax-free medical wrapper. Best of both. No RMD, lifetime tax-free growth. Use it last. Use it last. Spend the 401k. Spend the brokerage. Tap the HSA last so the tax-free compounding runs as long as possible. 3 moves tonight before you close the laptop. 1. Log into your HSA provider. Move the cash balance into a low-cost total stock market index fund. If your custodian doesn't allow it, transfer to Fidelity. 2. Start a cloud folder. Scan every medical receipt this year. 3. If you're 55 or older, toggle the catch-up contribution today. $358,000 difference. Cash versus invested. From one decision. The decision is yours. Stop treating it as a medical side account. At age 55, it becomes the single most efficient retirement dollar in the United States tax code. If this breakdown helped, subscribe. I publish a new one every single day. Secure your license to chill. Fix the wealth drain today.